Wow, wow, wow. Zoop, zoop, and zoop. Cheers. What made me think that this is not worthy to be recommended? Ooh, the coverage. It will like overflow and touch my ceiling. Compare this two with like this one. I have a lot of tea to spill. Yeah, a lot of tea. Get undressed because your shirt is going to get destroyed. Come out, girl. Patience is the key. Homo sapiens. I don't wait for anybody. I won't recommend, please. No, don't blame me. Hello people, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Subhankhi. Missed me, guys? I hope you did because I did miss you a lot. So today's video is going to be another this versus this video where I'm going to compare two concealers from my favorite brand, which is MARS Cosmetics. So the two concealers for today's video are these two. We have on the right hand side, I'm going to apply MARS Seal the Deal Concealer, which is kind of I think the new one, and this one is the Blossom Concealer from MARS Cosmetics, which I'm going to apply on the left side of my face. Now this is I think the older one. Yeah, let's apply. These are the two concealers which are going to battle today in this video, and let's see which one wins, which one gets the first place. I am really excited, though I have reviewed both of them on my channel. If you want a detailed review, very detailed itty-gritty details of these two concealers, I have reviews. Go check that video out. Maybe I'm going to link it in the description box or in cards. Keep an eye out. But today I'm just going to compare and see which one wins. Yeah, without any further ado, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's go. Like every other video where I put concealers and review them, I'm going to apply color corrector, orange color corrector preferably, because I have you can see deep dark circles and a lot of acne spots. I'm going to apply very little color corrector so that I don't turn gray, and for that I'm going to apply a MARS color corrector only. I am trying to keep the color corrector as well as the powder after applying the concealer, everything from MARS only, so that I can like freaking judge both of these two concealers and can actually compare and get an accurate result for you guys. So keep watching. Hello, I'm back. So I'll start on the left hand side with this one. So this is Blossom Concealer. I'm gonna directly, so this has a wand and the other one has a tube, so which is the first freaking difference. I always prefer a wand because like freaking zoop, zoop, and zoop. I'm done. And for that I have to like freaking wait and then apply, which is a hassle for me. I always run late. Yeah, freaking always. So for me this is a really good option. Now let's apply everywhere. Oh, I forgot to mention the shade. So this is Blossom Concealer in the shade 03 Warm Sand. The consistency is okay, not too flowy, not too thick. It's like a typical concealer consistency. I think this is fine, and I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, and which I always do. You guys know my trick now. So now I'm gonna apply here the Seal the Deal Concealer. Cheers. See, this is what I'm telling you guys. I freaking have to wait. I don't know when it will come up, and if I give more pressure, I'm always scared that it will like overflow and touch my ceiling or something will happen. I don't know. I'm so freaking cautious about it, and that's why it takes so much of time. Now it's freaking coming out. Yeah, can you see that now? Yeah, it's not focused. Wow, Subhankhi. Yeah, it's coming out after like 1000 hours of me trying to take it out. Okay, so I think the consistency is very similar. Okay, the shade I have for this one is wow. There's nothing written over here. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Come out, girl. Why do you have to take so much of time? I think I'm good. I think this one is a little tiny bit thicker than this one. Yeah, a little bit, not too much, very little, very negligibly little thicker. I freaking bathed in it. What is this, Subhankhi? We are supposed to compare, not bathe in concealers today. Anyway, let's now blend. So I have my weapon right with me. Let's start. I'm going to start from here because this has been sitting for a really long time. Now this one's time to sit and wait. So I'm going to blend this one first. Let's start from always the chin region. It's really blending well. But I do think this is a lighter shade. I shouldn't have applied so much. It's so light. I'm scared. I actually underestimated its coverage, to be honest. It feels like medium coverage according to how much I applied and blended. Till now it feels like medium coverage. Definitely not full coverage. And also I think making it sit for a little bit increased its coverage, so it became a little tacky. You know what? When I first reviewed this one, I said I don't like it. I did not even recommend this one. So I don't know. But now, till now, how much I applied, I kind of like it. But I don't know why I said I don't. I think I'm gonna understand later on in this video. So let's see. I'm very curious now. What made me think that this is not worthy to be recommended? Let's find out together. It's definitely giving me coverage. Like, can you see right now? All my acne scars, it was a lot. Like, obviously it's visible because it's not full coverage, but you can see it covered quite a few. Yeah, it did cover a lot. Obviously not full coverage as well as not sheer coverage. Let's now blend this region. So I think I'm done applying and blending the Blossom concealer, and it looks like this, the left side of my face. I do like it till now. The coverage is fine. I mean, it's like a freaking everyday type of concealer, not going to conceal like full everything, because I can see I have acne scars. If I look closely, I can see there's a red pimple underneath the concealer, but I think it has well covered my hyperpigmentation around my mouth. Like freaking here, I have hyperpigmentation, which this concealer has covered, as well as my dark circles. So I think till now I like it, but let's see whether it's creaseless or not, which also determines a lot, because I choose my concealers based on which one creases and which one doesn't, because my crease, I have hooded eyes and it creases. But you know what, I would say this is like a very medium coverage one, because as I'm looking closer with this mirror, it's not even like 1 to 2 minutes. I can see like creasing, very fine creasing over here, like here. I hope you can see. I know you can't see, just trust me on this, okay? I'm pretty sure this part is going to crease. It has started already, but now it's this concealer's time. Seal the deal. Let's see whether it can seal the deal again or not. I don't want to say it, but it has sealed the deal on a lot of videos. I have compared this one with a lot of concealers as well as reviewed it, so I know about this I know. So it has sealed the deal, but let's see whether it can compete or not. So I'm gonna take the same brush, but I'm gonna wipe away to remove the Blossom concealer from this brush. Like, yeah, it's all gone. Let's now blend, and obviously I'm gonna start with the chin region. Wow, did you see that? It became a lot tackier. So it's not moving, but that's good. I love it, this tackiness. Definitely it's more coverage. It's also blending really good, like this one as well. I mean, this, I don't want to say it's full coverage because it's not. You can freaking see my scars. You can, right? If I compare the acne scars for both of them, like compare these two with like this one and this one, these are less covered than this one. Though both of the concealers has coverage, but the coverage for this one is a little lesser than this one. None of them are full coverage, not even this one, because we can see the scars. So I would say this is medium coverage to, if I build it up, maybe it will turn high coverage. But this one is like lighter to medium coverage. Yeah. Ooh, the coverage. The coverage turned so good after I made it sit for a bit. And also I think I have applied a lot lesser on this area than on this area. Lesser product, more coverage, which is a great point. But by the way, I know both of them are not waterproof. So if you cry, there will be a mess. And if you ask me how I know it, I just know it. Obviously, I have cried and it washed away. What is this question, huh? Can you see this coverage, people? This is chef's kiss. But however, don't think that you're gonna get this coverage if you like freaking apply and blend. You have to wait. Patience is the key. Wow. Do you wanna compare freaking right now? I wanna compare. Just see this coverage and this coverage. You can see my dark circles peeping out. Oh, I now get it why I didn't like it, didn't recommend you guys. Probably because after, blending and letting it sit for a little bit, I find this concealer sheer coverage. I can freaking now, when I compare, now I see it why I didn't recommend you guys. That's because I think this is like very ordinary concealer. This is so ordinary that you don't need to buy it. I thought that there were like so many options nowadays on the market that are so good at this price range. You don't need this. That's why I think I didn't recommend you guys. And also, the creasing situation, people, oh my god, this is I get it now. But this one, it's a really good one, people. The coverage, everything is a lot better. The only problem I feel like is that you should have a one. I freaking hate to wait. I don't wait for anybody. Only because of the tube packaging, I reach towards this concealer very less. But this concealer is really good. One of the like top 3-4 concealers I have. I'll include this in that, but I don't reach towards this because of the tube thing. I freaking don't want to wait. No, waiting is not for me. I can't. Let's now set both of them, and then let's freaking finally compare and tell you guys which one own. But I do feel like we know the answer, but hey, let's see through the end. So I'm gonna use the MARS setting powder and come back. Hello, I'm back, and I said I'm gonna just set my face, but I did my whole face. What a betray. Anyway, let's get down to business. Let's talk about this too. Let me tell you, I have a lot of tea to spill. Yeah, a lot of tea. get undressed because your shirt is going to get destroyed. Gee, Subhankhi, such peaches. Yeah, basically I meant that I have been looking at my face up close and comparing each of my sides and pointing out flaws, and I found a lot of flaws. So let's quickly spit all of them to you guys. So first of all, this one is a 2 form, this one is a 1 form, this one is a tiny bit thicker, this one is a little thinner but very negligible. Now these are the things we have found out while putting up the makeup and blending and everything. However, these are, to be honest, not the actual comparison that will determine whether you're gonna buy it or not, but now what I'm gonna say will determine. So first of all, this has way more coverage than this one. We have kept both of them for longer time to sit so that the coverage increases. So we are not cheating, we have kept equally both of them, but this one still failed to give me the coverage that this one is giving me. Even after setting, we can see this has more coverage than this one as well. All the acne scars and this acne scars, we can freaking see that both of them creases, but this one creases more and more. I have set both of my eyelids, you guys freaking have seen that, but both of them creased so much. And to be honest, like 90% of the concealers that I have tried till now, everyone creased. Obviously my eyelids are super hooded, so I mean, you can see freaking line over here and you can see this line. By the way, I have blended and then set my face. These are the new creases, and if I look closely on my lower lash line, you can see the creasings and here as well. So according to creases, both of them are equal. However, all over my face there are no creases, not even on my smile lines. So this is settled that both of them creases, but there's one freaking thing that made me believe that this concealer, yeah, totally no for me. So what this has done is basically I have a lot of dry spots over here and it actually clung to them. It just freaking separated, as well as here there is a tiny spot where it's separated. Here though you can see it's a mess right over there, and there are like innumerable places where it kind of separated, and also over here it's like freaking cakey. How freaking ever, this is flawless. This part is freaking cakey. This part, however, is freaking flawless. And I now look closely again, and I can freaking see that the creasing is not only is here, but it has also started happening over here. So which means I am not going to be able to hide it using eyeshadow. Basically, I mean that if I have creasings here, I can hide it using eyeshadow over here, but if I have a creasing right over here, I can't hide it, which is gonna look very bad in real life. Apart from this big crease, I don't see like freaking anything over here. Everything looks super flawless. However, there are so many freaking separated region. Like here there is a dry patch where it's separated, and over here though it is okay. Over here it's super cakey. I think 80% of this area is super cakey. Only this freaking part where I applied blush is not cakey, or most probably that's because I can't see it because of the color of the blush. So that's why it's not totally visible. But apart from that, this area too is super cakey, this area. So that is why probably I have not recommended it. You know, which also basically says that all my reviews are super good. So if I forget about a product and then again review, I'll come to the same conclusion. All my reviews are authentic. So you can trust me on this. This one is not good, people. So if you have dry skin, this is the freaking no. If you say this, just run in opposite direction. Just freaking run, just sprint. But if you have oily skin, I am very dicey to recommend anybody this one. So I don't know, take your chances probably. I won't recommend, please. No, don't blame me. I'm never gonna recommend to any homo sapiens this one. No, don't buy it. But this one, however, I really like it. Takes out everything.
What about this freaking crease?
I can conceal these people with eyeshadow. Freaking all expensive as well as affordable concealers creases over here. Like you can see my hooded eyes. That's why it freaking creases. You can see the fold, it's too deep. You know, there's a saying called you have deep eyes, I can lost in it. Yeah, I don't have deep eyes, I have deep hoods. So will you try to get lost in it? I don't think so. Anyway, that was such a bad joke. I just should stop doing all these things. All jokes apart, I would say this one won this battle, this sibling battle. However, I'm gonna still again mention that both of them are not waterproof. You know, to be honest, I haven't seen the worst concealers even to turn so cakey on my face. And I don't know why it turned so cakey. I didn't even apply too much of powder. What's this behavior, girl? So you can freaking drop this one. Yeah, I catched it. Anyhow, let's talk about our winners. Ta-da-da-da! Get Ahead by this one. This is a really good concealer. Also, I would like to take a few seconds to talk about how this brand has improved, and that makes me super happy. So Blossom was the first concealer and this one is the second one. Though I could be very wrong, just correct me if I see the progress of this brand. Trust me, the formula has improved way more. So yeah, we are finally at the end of today's video. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. We want to reach, we together want to reach 1K subscribers real quick, real soon. All the products, 2 concealers only, will be linked in the description box. I hope you're gonna choose the winner, not the runner-up. Yeah, and with that, I'm gonna go now. I'll meet you guys in my next video. Until then, be happy and bye.
Ooh, I'm gonna pull up study to the side. She keep coming at me every day and night. Yeah, yeah, ooh. When I left, I told him I would get it right. Yeah, yeah. Break bread and break hearts. Don't get me started now. Break